Living here in Lisbon, Portugal has given me the opportunity to meet and strike up conversations with people from all over the world. I had this idea based on those conversations to create this new blog segment I'm going to call Lisbon Files. They're basically fun and interesting interviews with everyday people on the streets, just to get their view on this world that we share, and I hope you like them. Good morning, and thank you for taking the time to talk with me. My name's Johnny, and what are your names?
Julia.
Julia.
Yes.
And?
Anastasia.
Wow, great names, Anastasia. So I wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts on the recent trial of Donald Trump and his acquittal of the impeachment?
Okay. Personally, I don't support Donald Trump, but I don't know a lot about American politics.
Yep.
But I know some his thoughts that I don't support at all about immigrants, about his politics with Europe and Russia. But I'm not an expert of this topic.
That's perfect. So where in Russia are you from?
St. Petersburg.
I love that city.
And Kazan.
And where?
Kazan. It is.
Okay, nice. So let me ask you, what are your favorite toppings on pizza?
Salami
Salmon.
and mushrooms.
Salami and mushrooms?
Salami, mushrooms. And I like with ananas.
Ah, interesting. If you could hop on a plane and go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go right now?
In Russia.
Back to Russia?
Yep.
Yeah?
I think that I like it here now because we arrived only yesterday, and I would like to stay here also for this time, which I must to stay. And
Nice. What is the most beautiful thing that you've seen in Portugal so far?
The square.
being honest,
Commerce Square? Do you like that?
yes, we like it.
It is beautiful. And what was the meal that you had last night for dinner? Portuguese or?
Big tasty.
Yesterday.
Big tasty, like in McDonald's.
Ah, okay. Yeah, there are McDonald's everywhere. How many languages do you speak?
Russian, Czech,
Czech and
English,
English.
Spanish, but A2 like.
Tatar language. It is original language in the Russia. Also from city where I. Actually, I didn't speak on this language 2 years maybe, and it will be pretty difficult for me speak now.
And
I
also we will start
Portuguese. And I also started to study French, maybe A1 level, something like that.
So that's 4, 5, 6 languages. And how old are you?
20.
20 years old and
Yes.
5 languages. That's unbelievable. So are you sick of the snow in Russia? Or is it okay with you?
Is it okay? But in St. Petersburg we don't have a lot of snow.
Ah,
or
okay.
rainy city.
In my city it is pretty snowy now. It is almost minus 30 degrees I suppose, and maybe even
Wow.
maybe 28, something like that, and it is really snowy. And well, I think half of the year I've seen only snow in my
Wow.
city.
So do you feel safe walking around in Russia?
Yeah.
Not always.
Yes, and not
Yes,
always.
But I live in St. Petersburg, it's like one of the capitals, and it's not like Russia.
Yes, it's
another
it's
country
another.
in
Yes,
our
Moscow
country.
and St. Petersburg actually are other countries than Russia.
Yeah, you know that Portugal is the number 2 safest country in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
Read about this.
What do you think of how Russia is handling the pandemic, how Portugal is handling the pandemic, and
Actually, we live in Czechia. We are studying here, there, and we don't spend our pandemic time in Russia. But I know that, for example, nowadays it is open, and shops are open, restaurants are open, so they.
It's normally working,
yeah.
not like here or in Europe.
Yes, yeah. So, do you trust your government to always do the right thing?
No.
No.
Absolutely no.
And which country do you think poses the greatest threat to the world right now?
I think it's kind of a populistic question.
Yeah. Potpourri answer then.
I can say this about my country. I don't know. I can't answer this question. We
Okay.
have three powers: Europe, America, and Russia. I feel, and also Asian countries. As a person from Russia, I feel safe because I'm Russian. But to tell the truth, I don't know. It's really for me a populistic question.
Okay. Have you ever been to America?
No.
If you could go to America, what would be the first city that you would want to see?
I would like to visit New York
New
because my best friend is now studying here near the New York.
New York, Los Angeles, Miami,
Maybe Washington.
Seattle, because Seattle and Portland, because I like Twilight.
So obviously, being from Russia and studying in Czech Republic, I'm Slovak, by the way. What kind of food do you like? The Russian food, Czech food, Portuguese food? Who has the best food?
Well, actually, I like also Czech food because it is pretty.
I don't like.
I don't know. I like it because it have a lot of meat. I like meat actually, and Portuguese food we didn't taste at this moment. Well, I also like actually cuisine of my region, Tatar region, and Russian food is also good.
I think I like Ukrainian cuisine.